Welcome back to the channel, guys. Nothing new this week. I'm out here on the edge of this grass field. I really hate doing this, and believe me, I don't do it very often, but I did take the headlands off this field and baled them for 6 rounds. It just makes for more work. Now I'm out here moving the bales to the side so we can come cut this. I can cut this tomorrow morning. I could be hauling them off the field, but I really don't have time, so I'm just bucking them right out to the edge. This week's video, we got a surprise for you. As you've seen in the title, we have new animals on the farm, so we'll get to that later on in this video. Right now I'm just going to finish doing this, and haying season is flying right by. We're getting to the last of the first cut grass hay, which will feel good to get that done. As you can see behind me, we are losing tons. It's drying up. We are in severe drought, and just trying to make the best of it. So if you follow along the shorts, the baler was in at the John Deere dealer. We did end of warranty inspection just in case anything was not up to snuff with it, which it passed with an A+. They couldn't find anything wrong with it, so that went good. And then they switched it over from 540 to 1,000 because when I ordered that baler it was supposed to be 1,000. But due to a certain virus going around the world, I couldn't get in 1,000 RPM, so I took the 540. And the shafts were back ordered. Anyways, we finally got a shaft. So that's one nice thing about the John Deere balers. You can switch them back and forth from 540 to 1,000 PTO. All you gotta do is flip the gearbox, replace the PTO shaft, slip clutch, and the hex shaft that drives it from the gearbox to your double sprocket, if you're familiar with John Deere's. So the reason we did that, A, is every tractor we have has 1,000, the cutter's 1,000, to save from flipping shafts on the tractors we do have. But B, we are in the market for a bigger tractor, and if you guys shop around for tractors, you know it is much easier to find a 220 horse plus tractor and 1,000 RPM PTO instead of swappables. I know to add it to a tractor that can't swap, you think they get like 18 grand. So, and then just to cheapen up and make it easier to find a tractor, a large frame, front wheel assist, probably duals all the way around, looking in that 220 to 250 horse range. But also, if you guys shop around, you know price of equipment are just insane right now. So we are not gonna pay more than what it's worth for one. We are able to make do with what we got. But yeah, we'll just go from there. This hay, like I said, wrapping down on the last couple grass fields we got. Then it's on the meadow grass, canary grass. I don't know, probably got 500-600 bales of that to bale to make. And then, as you've seen in last week's video, second cut alfalfa is made. That yield came in right between 0.8 and 0.9 ton of the acre. So nothing to brag about, but considering drought conditions, it's not nothing to really complain about either. So they were here Monday, Tuesday-ish. Spreading dry fertilizer out there, gypsum soil and potash and some boron. So we got potash, calcium, sulfur, and boron all spread. And they're coming in the next couple of days, and we're going to spray a foliar feed, growth hormone, and pesticide. So we're really feeding that alfalfa. It's the best we got in these drought conditions. This grass hay, I mean, it's not going to come back. Typically we fertilize everything in front of every crop, but it's just not justifiable. Well, the good grass alfalfa mixes that got taken off early, we will take second cut off of that. And if rain is in the forecast and we're starting to look like a wetter fall, that stuff we'll get, I don't know, probably just 100 pounds of urea, just because of the fact that we could take a late third cut, and third cut can, if you get a cool wet fall, can yield really good. So we'll see what cards we're dealt at that time and go from there. So, just out there, I'll cleaning edges up, and I'll catch up once I get back to the farm. Well, this is part of the farm I don't think I've ever showed you guys. This is the nursery from the old dairy farm. So I believe there was 20 calf pens in here, I believe. And we actually went and got material and started fixing them up. So, as you couldn't have guessed by now, there are dairy cows, dairy cattle on the farm. These are actually bull calves, Jersey bull calves, otherwise known, they look quite like a deer. But we picked up 5 of them. Reason being, we had an abandonment on one of our beef cows. She's doing, a little heifer calf, doing really good. But if you're gonna bottle feed one, are you gonna show off for the camera? If you're gonna bottle feed one, you might as well bottle feed a couple. My daughter is absolutely loving it. This is kind of her deal. So, I don't know. We're not gonna get too big into bottle calves, but it seems like every farmer has to at least do it once in their life. So, yeah, we've actually had these guys, I think we're pushing 2 weeks. So these guys are about almost a month old. So another 4 weeks or so on milk, and they'll be kicked out of here. So it is work, but with kids, and I think it's a good problem to have. Teaches them responsibility, and like I said, my daughter absolutely loves them. So, not much else to say about them. Didn't get them from a sale barn or anything. Came from a local supplier that we were actually buying beef calves for the calf barn. I called them up when I had the issue with the other one. I was like, hey, you got any bottle calves? I got jerseys right now. So jerseys they are. And then actually getting to reading about them online, a couple of them said jerseys number 2 on most desired meat underneath Wagyu. So I don't know how true that is, but we'll see. So yeah, that's a surprise. Dairy cattle on the farm. It is almost dinner time, so one thing about dairy calves is, and bottle calves in general, is how much attention they love. They're all about attention. And we are doing a no-no. We have 2 per pen instead of, see how that pen right here is split for another piece of plywood. If we get serious, we will probably make them individual pens just because for disease reasons. But we figured they're all coming off the same farm other than our beef calf, and beef calves tend to be a lot hardier than the dairy. But like I said, if we do get serious, we'll probably put the dividers in and make individual pens. So yeah, just another part of the farm you guys seen for the first time, the old nursery. This farm was one heck of a farm back in its day, and All the facilities need work, but my wife and I are sure glad where we ended up. Like I said, facilities are here, they need work, but pennies on the dollar compared to building your own. So maybe I'll walk down and show you guys the cows. These guys are kind of making an embarrassing mess to show you, but we don't have the concrete in the commodity shed yet, so we are hand feeding round bales. This is the group of yearling heifers with our yearling bull. There's the bull. Hey buddy. This group is looking really nice. And then we got one over there that we're gonna finish out, and then a cripple in the corner. She has hip issues. She's had them for a while. She'll get up and eat and stuff. She just likes laying. She's also a yearling. But I don't know if she was stepped on. It was pretty much almost at birth, probably a couple weeks old when it came about. So these two will taste pretty good. And these guys, the bull's been in them almost 45 days. That's about time we're gonna combine everybody together, except the ones we're feeding out, obviously. But we'll put the yearling heifers and the yearling bull in with the cows. Run everybody together for, I don't know, probably 30 days max, and then pull the bulls. This guy's got fresh corn stalks on the left here, and the alley scraped out yesterday, I believe, the day before maybe. Looks like the cows are all out in the yard, so feeding them some 2-year-old grass alfalfa mix in one ring, and new crop alfalfa, straight alfalfa. So we're really pushing the protein with them. They're milking good. And the calves are a little loose, but they're growing like weeds. So this is, I see a lot of people asking on Facebook how to control flies in cow-calf feedlot situation. These ropes work really good. Biggest key to them, keep them soaked. They dry out and then they quit working. But looks like everybody's up on the hill. Alfalfa, you can actually see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's greening up quite nicely. Got an awesome start to third cut. Hoping for at least 2 more good cuttings and some good tonnages. Be nice to get another 2.5–3 ton to the acre out of it. So this is a hay shed from a different angle you're not used to seeing. Cows, I've been noticing in some other videos and talking around here to locals, I don't know if it got too warm too fast, but some of them aren't shedding out as fast as you would normally see them. I don't know, this might be picking up too much wind. I apologize for that. This one right here in front is the mom to the bottle calf. So these guys are looking really nice. Why aren't you in the shade? It's hot out. So there's a few flies, but see, that's one, like the winter coat just ain't coming off fast. But they're not swishing. Like I said, fly control is pretty damn good. Calves, that's 86, I believe. He is our smallest calf. The calves are just growing like crazy. Very, very happy with the condition on everybody this year, this summer. You should have been a bull. The steers are already steered, so. I'll let you guys enjoy your day. This is that small heifer from last year. She calved out nice, and the calf is the same size as the rest of them. So other than her body height or body size, her body size is good. Conformation's really good. She's just a little short. So I'll probably, we were thinking about calling her, but she keeps throwing good calves. There's no reason why we can't keep her. The smaller cows in a feeding operation like this are actually more efficient. So I know I got a biased opinion, but this year's calves, look at that heifer. This year's calves look really nice. We actually bumped our calving days up. I think we're going to start calving the 24th of March versus the 31st, so a couple days, and see how that goes. When you're confined like this, we got the facilities, the early calving seems to be working out really nice. But anyways, that's all for today. Sonny, I apologize, I'm squinting. But that's all for today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow along. Like I said, finishing up first cut, and things are going to get interesting here. We'll do a crop update soon and go from there. Talk at you later.